Welcome back to another episode of Who the Fuck? It's the show that aims to take a deep dive into some of the acts announced for Reading Leeds 2019. In today's video we're looking at Pip Blom. They're a band from Amsterdam in the Netherlands. If you've never heard of them before, hopefully this video will help answer the question, who the f*** are Pip Blom? Pip Blom are made up of 4 members: Jeannie, Tender, Derek and Pip. Tender is Pip's brother. Pip Blom is the lead singer. So there's kind of this Florence and the Machine vibe going on with her and a band. They're from Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Don't know that many other acts that have come out of Amsterdam. Commenters, let me know. They're part of this really wonderful alt-rock female-led revolution that's happening at the moment. Acts like Jade Bird, Courtney Barnett, and Sunflower Bean.
From your mouth you are foaming, don't wake me up in the morning.
All acts that haven't been announced for Reading and Leeds as of yet. That's a failure, Melvin Ben. I was just reading through an article talking about her influences. She mentions being a fan of Lily Allen's music and going to see her live when she was 10. She also mentions being obsessed with the first Arctic Monkeys album, listening to it on repeat. Something that I can also align with. I listen to that album over and over again. But also mentions being a fan of bands like LCD Soundsystem, Gorillaz,
It's there.
the Dutch band Apnu,
I got a haircut at the place you recommended. I'll get my teeth fixed if you want me to.
and also being a big fan of The Strokes.
No, I ain't wasting no more time.
The latter I think you can really hear her influenced by. But both musically and vocally she reminds me of Ellie of Wolf Alice. Certainly the sound of the band sound like Wolf Alice too. Slightly more rocky than kind of an indie band. In May of 2018, her and the band headed out on a co-headline tour with Sports Team. See previous video for Sports Team. She would also go on to support The Breeders, Franz Ferdinand and Garbage. She's got a debut album entitled Boat, due out on the 31st of May of this year, and is signed to Heavenly Records. Current signees to Heavenly Records include King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Previous alumni include the Magic Numbers, the Manic Street Preachers, Nada Surf, Temples, the Vines and Doves. But you forgot about Doves. The album was overseen by Dave McCracken at Big Jelly Studios. We spoke about Dave McCracken in the previous video with Sports Team as well. He's worked with people like Florence and the Machine, Sports Team, Ian Brown, Beyonce, Mr. Hudson and the Library, and Depeche Mode. 2019 sees Pip Blom playing multiple festivals across the world, including South by Southwest, The Great Escape, London's Field Day, and Madrid's Mad Cool Festival. To date, she's released 10 singles and 1 EP, and as I mentioned earlier, an album out is due next month. Her most popular record is a song called Truth.
You said you don't know the truth. I said I can't learn it too.
Currently sat on 48,000 views. This will be their first time playing Reading and Leeds. They're currently set to open the Radio 1 stage on the Saturday at Reading and the Sunday at Leeds. However, this is subject to change. I think we've got some more names to be announced on those stages, and I've done a video about that. It'll get released at some point next week. Currently, it looks like she's clashing with Counterfeit and Crewcast, 2 acts that I'm probably more interested in, but I don't think I can pass a full judgment until I've checked out the album in May. So on that note, I'm gonna go with a 6 out of 10. What do you think? Is Pip Blom an artist you're excited to see at this year's festival? Have you seen them play before? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section below as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.